Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Thai Sounds reports that on Wednesday, May 6, a U.S. F-on fighter jet precisely intercepted an Iranian oil tanker attempting to break a blockade in the Gulf of Oman. The U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, stated that the Iranian-flagged M.C. Tom stated that the Iranian-flagged M.C. Hasna oil tanker was discovered empty, sailing towards an Iranian port. Despite multiple warnings from the U.S. military about violating blockade regulations, the crew repeatedly failed to comply. Consequently, a Super Hornet launched from the USS Abraham Lincoln and fired several shells, hitting the Hasna and incapacitating its control systems, preventing it from continuing its course to Iran. CENTCOM emphasized that the U.S. blockade on all Iranian ports remains fully effective, having intercepted 52 merchant ships since its implementation last month. Although the U.S. and Iran are nominally in a ceasefire, President Trump has indicated progress in negotiations while affirming the continuation of the blockade. He also issued a warning on Truth Social, threatening new, far larger, and more intense airstrikes on Tehran if no agreement is reached. NPR reports that Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick faced intense questioning from House lawmakers during a closed-door hearing before the House Oversight Committee regarding his connections to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. While Lutnick previously stated he severed ties with Epstein, his former neighbor, in 2005, newly released Epstein files and his own subsequent testimony indicate continued contact, including a 2012 business venture and a lunch on Epstein's private Caribbean island with his family. Committee Democrats accused Lutnick of evasiveness and outright lying, contrasting sharply with Republican Chair James Comer's assessment of Lutnick's account as forthcoming. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have called for Lutnick's resignation amidst these discrepancies, and the hearing is part of a broader investigation into individuals named in the Epstein files. A new Hantavirus case has been confirmed in a 45-year-old man in Bariloche, a popular tourist destination in southern Argentina. The man is currently in intensive care, and his wife and son have been isolated as a precautionary measure. Authorities are investigating a potential link to the MV Hondias cruise ship, which originated from Ushuaia, another Patagonian tourist hub. The cruise ship, operated by Oceanwide Expeditions, has experienced a severe hantavirus outbreak with 7 reported cases, 2 confirmed, 5 suspected, and 3 deaths among passengers. The South African Ministry of Health identified the human transmissible Andes virus strain in 2 patients from the ship, despite initial refusal from Cape Verde. The World Health Organization and the Spanish government have arranged for the vessel to dock in Tenerife, Canary Islands, for medical attention. This news is from Adosha Wan. According to Yonhap News Agency, the South Korean government plans to invest 30 billion won, approximately 20.7 million, over a 4-year period to establish an artificial intelligence AI data platform specifically designed for autonomous vessels. This significant investment is a key component of the nation's broader manufacturing transformation initiative. The project will be a collaborative effort jointly overseen by the Industry and Oceans Ministries. Its primary objective is to enable the Korea Research Institute of Ships and Ocean Engineering, KORESO, to systematically collect and compile extensive data related to autonomous vessel systems, navigation, engines, remote control, and maritime transport. This initiative is driven by the government's strategic vision to cultivate autonomous vessels and advanced AI models as crucial future growth engines for South Korea's robust shipbuilding and shipping industries. Officials emphasized that autonomous vessels are central to the industry's ongoing transition towards decarbonization and digitalization. They underscored the importance of high-quality data in determining the future competitiveness of autonomous vessels developed by Korean shipbuilders. Currently, 25 companies, including shipbuilding, shipping, and AI firms, along with various research institutes, have expressed their intent to participate in this forward-looking project. According to the Epoch Times, Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi, the country's first female prime minister, concluded a formal visit to Australia from May 3rd to 5th, where she held a summit with Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. The visit coincided with the 50th anniversary of the Australia-Japan Basic Treaty of Friendship and Cooperation. A unique highlight was the leaders exchanging musical gifts. Albanese presented Takaichi, a former band drummer, with an AC/DC signed drum skin, while Takaichi reciprocated with vinyl records from Japanese bands Man with a Mission and Baby Metal. Beyond the record diplomacy, the summit yielded significant agreements, including a joint declaration on economic security. This declaration aims to establish reliable supply chains, accelerate development in critical technologies like AI, quantum, and biotech, and bolster regional economic resilience. Both nations pledged mutual consultation in emergencies and risk reduction efforts. In energy, they reaffirmed commitment to addressing the current crisis and ensuring open trade of essential products like liquid fuels and natural gas. Critically, the two countries agreed to elevate cooperation on critical minerals, with Japan keen to invest in gallium, magnesium, fluorite, nickel, and cobalt to reduce reliance on the Chinese Communist Party. Furthermore, defense collaboration will deepen, building on Australia's procurement of Mogami-class frigates and new initiatives like a strategic cybersecurity partnership and an Australia-Japan leadership dialogue will be launched. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.